Hello guys and welcome back to the Ftog Open Community server where we are playing Bevos Technic Pack still. Yay! Still the same pack. Now it is an excellent pack and the server is doing much better on it than it did on the advanced server, although we are not without the occasional lag, but honestly there's so many people playing. So I'm recording this early in the morning UK time. The tab doesn't work. I won't show you all the people playing. What I will show you is that I built stuff. I built a little house. So remember I settled down in a room over there in that dungeon. But it really wasn't working very well. Let's help and sleep. Oh, it's this is half slabs, which is good because no mob spawning, but bad because no sleeping. Anyway, people have slept. Yeah, let me just show you the house from the sides a little bit, using our rather uncontrolled sleep mode. So I was sleeping over there, but it didn't work out for some reasons. You know, it's not healthy to be deep underground, as my mother tells me. I am about to move house and city and get a job. Yeah, it's all happening together next week, next Saturday. And I rented a basement flat. My flat is in the basement. It does have windows. And if you look out and look up, you can see the feet of other people walking at the top. And apart from that, it is a really nice flat. Not as nice as this house. I'm pretty pleased with this house. You know, it's just a very simple starter house. It doesn't have any of the, shapes and stuff, but I think it works quite nicely. And I really love these fence posts, although I don't love the fact that there is a visual glitch and some of them look like they're oak, whereas they're all actually pine. Spruce. Spruce, pine, it's all the same. Yeah, I really love the stuff the garden mod introduces, and I'm gonna use some of it to prettify this place a little bit more. I mean, obviously this is just a starter house. It's not where we're going to settle in finally, but this is where I intend to live until I intend to live here at least until I finish that dungeon over there. I'm just checking something, never mind me. Something on my computer. Everything seems to be working nicely, so let us continue. Yeah, that place over there was underground, which, as my mother tells me about my basement flat, is very unhealthy and I would develop deep psychological problems eventually. But also, I had an infestation of spiders. There were spiders making their horrible spider noises. I could not find them, so anyway, we're moving in here. And today we will start on a couple of simple machines and getting some power. Now, one of the reasons I settled at the top of the hill is because I was thinking of using mechanism power and the windmill power, and the windmills give you more output the higher you are. However, I don't know, I've always sort of felt guilty using the mechanism windmills because they are just so easy. They actually produce quite a lot of power and they're not that difficult to make. And you can just spam an area with them, put them under the build limit, and you've got lots of free power. So immersive engineering, I've always really liked the look of that mod, but I've never really used it much because there always seem to be easier and more efficient options. However, I guess expert mode, Infinity Expert mode was a good place to use them. Somebody opening doors? Why am I hearing door opening noises? Is it the living underground is already affecting my psychological blah, blah, blah? I don't know. Yes, I think that was hallucinations. All right. Yeah, anyway, to cut the long story short, I am going to try some immersive engineering stuff because, it looks cool. And it's not going to be, I don't think it's difficult. It's just I'm not familiar with it. Whenever you don't know a mod, it seems more complicated than it is. On the other hand, if you're always just using the same mods, well, what is the point of playing different packs? So, I have been preparing some things, and I've put down a coke oven down here. I don't know whether this is the immersive engineering or... No, this is the railcraft one. I don't know why I made it. But anyway, and as you can see, it's producing some creosote oil as well as coke, which can go into our steel production facility here. We need some of it, yes. Here. And here you can't use coal, but you can use charcoal or this. So let's use this. But also I found a whole bunch of creosote bottles from Railcraft in villages and chests. Villages often have that Railcraft structure, like a train station, and that often has creosote oil in it, but you can also get it from chests. So let's just start with this. And to be honest, I can't really remember. Oh, okay, shift click. God, this gets so confusing. This isn't really my storage system. It's just random things I did from trying to follow some of the quests. So, yeah, we will remove it one day. Oh, and look at this. I was inspired by Thorgal. I'd never made this before for some reason, but it is really good. It's like a portable crafting chest, but it also remembers some recipes, which is excellent. Let's see, is it just like this? Yay, treated wood. And yay, more treated wood. I don't know whether that's enough, but let's start with it. And then I also... Let's put this. Oh, I also put auto smelt on the axe, and oh my god, this is so good for getting charcoal for like Botania, etc. It is excellent. Yeah. Oh, shift click. You see, I don't shift click because, well, in Infinity, it's not shift click. So, oh my god, it gets confusing. Right. Let's look at Windmill, and I think we might as well make the more sophisticated one, and maybe make two. So it's this steel, we have it. Oh, I so want to, even though I like the realism of the ovens, of the blast furnace and the coke oven, I so want to get the induction smelter of thermal expansion, so I can make the refined iron quickly and easily. Anyway, so yes, and then improved windmill blade. And we need windmill blade, so we need this. Let's turn some of these into sticks, and let's make. And only if I wanted more, I think I want 16 now. I hope I'm not making too many. Well, it's not difficult to make this, because I said I wanted to make 2. And some more, I just cannot count. The county is not so good. 16, that's enough. Right, so I think with this we could just make this simple windmill, but let's make the unsimple windmill. Oh, this just needs a stick. Do I have a stick? I do not have a stick. Let's make stick. I probably need more stick, don't I? Give me more of the wood. Yes, the spruce wood. One thing about this terrain generation, you have so many big trees, it's amazing. Okay, let's do this. Oh god, we are gonna need so many of these, aren't we? So that's 12. And oh, we've run out of fiber, and I'm sure 12 is not enough, because look, this just makes 3 of those, and for 1 we need 8 of them. I feel a cut coming as I take some time off to harvest the hemp. The hemp is growing well. I wonder if I should put a... what's it called? The carnation. The agri-carnation to make it grow faster, because I think we're going to have a problem. Let me just quickly go home in the cheaty method and see. Oh, I've put in one of those modular storage devices because, you know, storage always a problem. Well, I have a bit more here, but I very much doubt this is going to be enough for even one. Well, it's made 10. And 2. We don't have enough for even one. Okay, guys, I'm gonna cut. Okay, that took much longer than I thought it would. Do you notice that the drawers now sort of show the edges of the object you place in them? Well, for some of them, not the redstone. Or maybe it's because this is a spruce drawer. Maybe only these ones do. Anyway, digression. Let's not digress. There's a lot I want to get through today, so... Right, so let's craft this now. So, where were we? I possibly have left them in here, or maybe I lost them, and we need to steel ingots. And what were we making? And I lost this. Well, you know what? I know what I was making. I'm pretty sure this is the recipe. Now, I made 2 of these, but I've just realized I will need to make 2 dynamos, but there we go. Improved windmill. Okay, let's make dynamos for them. I think it's called the kinetic dynamo, and that's what actually the windmill attaches to, so that's not too complicated. That's not too complicated. I think we have a lot of copper, hopefully. Do we have enough stick? And as usual, I don't remember how many, so I need 24 of those. So I think I need 6 recipes. I think that will do it. Because I'm gonna need some wire as well, independently of this, but I thought I would make the wire MV rather than LV, so the copper wire is low voltage. And I don't really need medium voltage, but I don't know. And 1, 2, 3. And do we have enough to finish this craft? Yes, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 dynamos. Shall we? Let's make the wire now, don't we? So for the medium wire we do an... oh, what am I doing? For the MV wire we need electrum, which I made in the smeltery from gold and silver. MV wire coil, and it's still with stick. I think 12 will be enough for the time being. See, this wire is kind of cool, but to be honest, I'm not sure I like the way it looks with wire hanging everywhere. You know, I'm more like an Ender IO facade hiding person. I also thought we could do an MV capacitor. Now, I have actually been given as a reward for one of a low energy, basic energy cube from Mechanism, which is nice. But these are quite cheap, so let's see what do they need. Electrum, treated wood planks, and what was the other thing? Was it lead? Hopefully have some lead. I think I do. A lead ingot. And what shall we get rid of? Let's get rid of this. And this copper, which doesn't stack with this copper. let's just make one, because I probably will want to make the high energy ones eventually. How much does this hold? How much do you hold? Ah, it doesn't say here, it will say. So this just holds 1 million RF, so not fantastic, but it will do. Oh, and did I also want to make some wooden posts? Sorry. Sorry if I'm running like, well, probably not. Let's just, oh, but I know what I need. I need some of these MV wire connectors. And luckily I foresaw this need and I prepared some of this and iron. Oh, can I only really make one? I'm sure I have more iron than this. Where is my iron, dude? Iron. Ah! I think I only need one block. I'm sure I have more in the smeltery. Oh, or does this make multiple ones? Oh, yes, it does. So really, let's make 16. Let's save our iron. There and there. Okay, let's see how this will work. Do I have something to step on, given that flight is not really sorted out completely yet? Ah! See, with most things, I think there's a way of putting this backpack on one's back, but I haven't discovered it yet. So I made this post. This is from garden stuff. And I think we would just put this like this and put one on the other side, which doesn't look so nice. You know, what I've seen is let's see whether we can put this on like this. Oh, it's probably it's not like this, is it? Oh. Ah, darn it. Why must you be so difficult? See, this is why, after all, I go for a simple, nice generator from... Now, it is absolutely certain that it doesn't want to happen. And I think possibly because I didn't put it with the right side facing me. Let's just do an attempt here. Oh, it always seems to go this way. Is it more interesting on this side? No? I am pretty sure that you attach this to a dynamo. This is the dynamo, isn't it? Why? Why must you do this? Or does it need a connector? I don't think so. Oh. Come on, see, this is why. I mean, it looks really cool and everything, but this is why people choose not to use this mod. Because right now I am feeling frustration. I don't want to feel frustration. I want to enjoy. See, it always connects with this facing me, which makes me think that alright, maybe it needs one of them, although that would be very stupid. Do you need one of those? No. Okay. King Slime. Okay. I'm going to go and kill the King Slime while we try to figure this out. Because I am collecting the... Hopefully I will kill him, not the other way around. I am collecting the yellow hearts because you can turn them into red hearts, as I am sure you know. The problem is he's gonna fall down, isn't he? And drop all the good stuff down. So that's... I haven't made a magnet yet. I don't know why. Do I have the yellow heart? Yes. Alright, I will break here. So I want to make red hearts out of the yellow hearts and add hearts to myself. But let me take a break here and try and watch some videos and figure out how this thing gets done. Alright, let's try this again. The only thing that I can think of... this is one bad thing about having the glider on when you're like trying to pillar up. And I don't know why this isn't working. I think it's got to be some kind of lag. Okay, the only thing I could figure out, having seen a video, is that you place this like this. Actually, no. Well, alright, let's leave it like that. And I was wrong. So, you know, rather than I had it like stuck next to a wall, but it was on top. I've got no idea whether this... look at that. It did work. Now, this placement is not perfect because I think I was hoping to set it up sideways. But you know what? I'm gonna do this. Put the other one on the other side, and then I will sort this out off camera because I don't want this whole episode to be about placing a windmill. More exciting stuff to do. But there is only one. Where am I supposed to put the other one then? I now understand. See, now when I saw this being done on a video by Meatloaf, he had one of those placement things on either side. So if I now put this here, I can't, apparently. Oh, why must you be so complicated? Can I put it on top? No. See, when I was watching this on videos, it had the placement on either side. But I suspect the argument would be like this. Except now it's... sorry. Sorry I am being so thick about this. Let's hope. And now it's refusing to go on again. I mean, does it honestly have to be like in a certain direction? Isn't that stupid? Does that not strike you as silly? And see, these things are a lot easier to do when you have flight, proper flight. Let's see whether we can at least direct this power from it. So one of these. Ow! And then some of these. I don't know, shall we say, will it connect to here? I'm all for realism, etc., but hey, well, at least it's connected that, and I am getting, and usually I think these firelights are excessive, but yeah, I don't think they are excessive today. Now, of course I'm gonna have to make a hole in my wall, which, I really love. Can I put one here and do this? And then have one here and do this. I don't know why I'm just wasting stuff. I'm doing this stupidly. No. Okay, I don't need a hole in my wall. Alright, now we're getting, I think, a tiny amount of power, I am sure. Oh, alright guys, who would have thought that putting up windmills was such a big enterprise? Anyway, I am talking to you from the future. This is now much later after the derpiness that you just saw, and you might have noticed that I did manage to put the second windmill on. I don't know, it just clicked on. I guess it's important to click it in exactly the right spot. I don't know what was happening there, but anyway, it's on and it's turning around very nicely. I should really lift them up a bit, especially this one, because I think having the roof in front of it stops its efficiency. Anyway, what I was going to say is that after putting those things up, I did all sorts of other exciting things, like I put a water wheel down. Why am I stuck? Hello? Oh no, game is crashing. Is it crashing or will it recover? Oh, come on, game. I just started recording, for God's sake. And I just cleaned up my hard drive too. Come on, game. Hello. And we have recovery. Thank God for that. Right, so I put up a water wheel down here, and this was a hassle to get to turn as well. It's not like working at maximum efficiency, but, it's producing some power. To use up this power, I put down a sag mill. This is just a capacitor, ignore it. So the power from the water wheel comes through here, and the power from the windmills comes through here. I put down a sag mill and an alloy smelter, and I cooked up a whole load of dark steel, and I want more dark steel. But anyway, I cooked up like 2.5 stacks of it, and I went into the nether, and I had lots of fun with withers, etc., etc. But unfortunately, I can't show you all this stuff, because this episode is already half an hour dedicated to setting up the windmill. So I'm sorry, but that's all you're getting today. And the rest of the stuff, which was a lot funner than what you've seen now, is going to be for the next episode, which should come out quite soon, because, I already have the material. It's just a question of editing it down from like 10 hours into 30 minutes. Nothing special about that. Anyway, for now, thank you very much for watching, and I will hopefully see you for the next one. Goodbye.